All right, PreCalc, here we are. We're going to graph secant and cosecant. So the first thing I did is you want to recall that secant becomes 1 over cosine. So what I did is, to get ready for this video for you, is I went ahead and graphed cosine. Okay, for cosecant, remember that's the inverse of sine. So we're going to use 1 over sine. So I went ahead and graphed that one on the bottom. So if you want to pause and get those caught up, I'm not going to change the period or anything like that. All right. Did you pause? You ready? All right. So here we go. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do just like we did with tangent and cotangent. If it hits 0, I'm going to put a vertical asymptote in. All right. I don't want to mess you up, but I'm going to do both of these at the same time. Okay. Because you're going to be like, you should just put this on the other video, Mr. Tola. I'm like, yeah, probably could have. All right. It's soft in my old age. Here we go. Now, down below, we're going to talk about the curves that make up the secant and the cosecant, and they're called cusp. So here we go. Let's put some cusp in here. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the lowest point, and I'm going to make what looks like a parabola on it. Like I said, they're not going to be like parabola continues to go out. Now these are, but they're extremely limited. So they're going to start looking pretty doggone close to being a vertical line. Okay, so again, remember with tangent, we had some weird stuff going on. So on one side or the other, so we go from -2 pi to pi. I'm sorry, -2 pi to +2 pi. So that's why I thought it would be okay to throw both of these on at the same time, because watch what happens. Right, we're going to take basically the same graph and we're going to shift it over, right? So that one could have been a little bit wider, but you get the idea of what's going to go on. Okay, so knowing just what it's related to, all right, remember S goes to C, C goes to S, if that helps at all, just trying to remember what goes together, that becomes our graph. All right, now if you're in my class and you need to fill in some more information, we're going to start with cosine or sine, depending on what you need here. We're going to make sure we have our asymptotes in there. Notice I do have some labels on there. And we still don't have an amplitude. What will happen is, you know, even though our graph sine or cosine gets taller, it really doesn't matter. It's only things that change the period that are going to move apart those vertical asymptotes. So we're going to make sure we put those in. And like I said, the vocab is they're called cusp, not parabolas or U-shapes. All right, so just going to have the whole thing. It's just going to exist in 2 pieces here on the end. So we have a little gap.